George Washington Carver was an African-American scientist, and he also was a great inventor. He is best known for his inventions using the peanut. George was born in 1864 and was also born into slavery. His parents were Mary and Gibbs, who were an enslaved couple owned by Moses Carver. A week after he was born, he was kidnapped along with his sister as well as his mother. The three of them were kidnapped by raiders from Arkansas. They were sold to Kentucky, but only the infant was found and returned to Moses. The conclusion of the Civil War in 1865 ended slavery and freed them, but Moses and his wife Susan decided to keep George and James, his brother, at their home. As the boys were growing up, they were raised and educated by Moses and Susan. Susan taught the boys how to read and write since no school would allow blacks at that time. He finally left to go find a school for blacks only 10 miles away. At this point, the boy who always went by the name Carver's George came to be known as George Carver. He attended a series of schools before actually receiving his diploma at Minneapolis High School in Minneapolis, Kansas. He got accepted into Highland College, but he was denied once the college administrators found out his race. So instead of attending classes, he stayed at home and studied biological experiments. Carver moved to Ames and began his botanical studies the following year as the first black student at Iowa State University. After he graduated from college, George embarked a career on teaching and doing research. Booker T. Washington, the principal of the African American Tuskegee Institute, had hired George to run the school's agriculture department in the year of 1896. Carver went on to be a prominent scientific expert and also one of the most famous African Americans of his time. He used his celebrity to promote scientific causes for the remainder of his life. Carver wrote syndicated newspaper columns. He also toured the nation's agricultural innovation and also the achievements at Tuskegee. Even though he made products from peanuts, he did not invent them. Neither did he invent peanut butter. Some of those products are flour, paste, insulation, paper, wallboard, wood stains, soap, shaving cream, and skin lotion. He actively promoted alternative crops to cotton and methods to prevent soil depletion. While a professor at Tuskegee Institute, Carver developed techniques to improve soils depleted by repeated plantings of cotton. He also spoke about the possibilities to end racism in the United States. He toured white Southern colleges from 1923 to 1933. He did that for the Commission on the Interracial Cooperation. However, though he mainly remained outside of the political sphere, this had made the politics of accommodation champion both George and Booker T. Washington. His scholarship and most definitely his research improved the quality of life for farming families. Carver died on January 5, 1943, at the age of 78. He died from falling down the stairs at his house. He was buried right next to Booker T. Washington on the Tuskegee grounds. His tombstone epitaph reads, "He could have added fortune to fame, but caring for neither. He found happiness and honor in being helpful to the world."